back in the tower. And there seem to be a number of things in here. Ooh, stolen horse. Ooh, dwarven relics. Well, I'm sure the dwarves will want those back. Seems to be quite a bit of fighting in here. I guess those dwarves are beating the fight to the Angmarim. Well, that's good to hear. Yes, if they're fighting the dwarves, then they're not fighting me, right? And I could collect these in peace. I got through that tower, up and down, all around. I found a great number of scrolls, but I found absolutely no sign of anyone called Adderfang.
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
Now, let's see. All this talk of false kings and secret rifts, it is too much to read on my own. You're done well, though. I'll see that these are brought back to our allies in Anachrafu. Well, half well. There's still that matter of finding out where Adderfang is, but I think I need to report to Rooney before I go back in there. Hello there, Thalfi. I've brought back the map.
I am worried that the orc and Angmarim presence may be larger than I thought.
You are certain that these numbers are accurate? As accurate as I can get them. And where did all these cultists come from anyway? I thought their kingdom was ended. Well, apparently they all decided to gather here for some reason. Let's see. How about that one?
I need you to scout the camps nearer to Gundabad now.
Yes. Trouble not to draw these on the map, for I suspect the enemy presence at these locations will afford you no time to draw. No, this time I ask simply that you observe the situation near to Gundabad and then report back to me what you saw. Perhaps it goes without saying, but please be careful. And this too, defeat any orcs and Angrim in your way. Well, I suspect I'm not going to have any choice on that matter. So I need to scout the bridge in front of Gundabad, scout the central courtyard in front of Gundabad, scout the settlement of Dun Trike beyond the entrance to Gundabad. Oh boy. Well, I better check it with other folk before I go in that way. I have returned with the Dragon Scrolls.
A life of honor, his one well lived.
You found something? Ooh, many things. He takes the scrolls from you and immediately begins to pore over them. After a few moments, he realizes that you're still there. Pardon me, I get so very excited over new things to study. These scrolls are fascinating and may hold secrets that could help our cause. Thank you again for your assistance. Oh well. Now let's go and do some scouting of Gundabad. See what's like there on the way. If we kill an Agmarim or two, it certainly won't be a problem for anyone. Well, except for the Agmarim, I guess. Hey there. How you like to fight? I didn't tell you that there was an archer behind me, did I? Oh well, sorry about that. Now, on the Gundabad. Here we are, much closer to Gundabad now, and I could see some scaffolding here. I presume the work of some enemies of some sort. Yet this old bridge is here. The bridge before Gundabad crosses a raging river. A defensible position. Yes, it is a defensible position. Let's see if there's any sign of the scouts up here. Though I do see the sun. Discover a jeruka sheltering near the approach to Mount Gundabad. I also see an orc here that I better deal with first. Shh. Okay, maybe it's a goblin instead of an orc, but close enough. Right? At least I think it's close enough. Hey, 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 hey! Get back here! Fine. Two can play that game. Ah. Oh, hello. Alright. Now, are you ready to fight? No, 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 no. No, no, no defiling. No defiling. You're not allowed to defile. These... How long have these orcs had this land? Can't be very long if this place has... Well, right. Yes, it's not exactly what we call properly tended as a garden, but it's certainly not turned into all blackened and Angmarish shapes. Hi there.
We have come too far to turn back now.
I had a feeling the commander will send someone. The orcs have built 2 encampments here, one on each side of the gates of Gundabad. Hansarmoch and Kulugmoch. And I and the other scouts, Darfin, Radek, and Siegvith, have been working to impair their defenses and gather information for the Gabilaka. I say we have been here too long enough. It will take a concentrated force to break these defenses, no matter how prepared we might be. Go, find the others, and recall them. Our mission is ended. All right. And we'll find the other scouts. I suppose I'll also find this orc. And knowing my past history with scouts being recalled, I am sure that they have some imperative thing that needs to be done first. Because, yes. There you go. Trolls. Any way to get around them? See if we scout this place. Extensive palisades and orcish totems bolster the defenses of Gundabad. There's an elephant here. Well, at least it's not one of those Mamuk, though seems to be on the wrong side for this war. So I'm going to be careful here now. Let's see if I can speak with this guy. Hello there.
There is much to be done, and little time for talk.
Judo sent you, did he? I assure you, I have my task well in hand. You have fought beside the commander before, haven't you? Glowing's tasks are wise in the way of war, and I mean him no disrespect, but he does not think like a jeruka. I have learned much of the forces at the encampments here before the old gates. I have marked every weakness in their defenses, noted every loose stone on the steps of Gundabad, but such things are obvious to those who wish to see them. No, to think that a jeruka would mean to see the orcs misplaced, trust in their own beasts. The frost tusks these orcs keep are proud, mighty beasts, not mere pets. They have been trained well enough, but they would soon wander off without these posts trying to keep them down. And that is the way of the jeruka. Free these frost tusks from the would-be masters, and we shall see if they truly wish to serve Gorgar. If the frost tusks. Alright. To free the frost tusks. Well, that's going to be interesting. Well, first, see if I can get this warg out of the way. Somehow I suspect that if I tried fighting the warg next to the frost tusk, as he calls them, I am going to have quite a battle in my hand. Oh, and speaking of battles in my hand, I've also got these trolls here. Alright, you go your way and I go my way. And I'll free it. Well, it just leaves. Alright, well, that saves me a lot of hassle. Hobgoblin. Hey, this way. This way. Yeah, I got something to tell you. Yeah, it's very important. I assure you. Got a little message for you. Well, maybe not for you, for your heirs. Because you're not going to be around much longer. That's what I got to say about that. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, we're in the middle of a fight. There you go. This looks like a nasty place. Crawling with wargs and hobgoblins. Let's draw this guy over here. And some more of those frost tusks that I need to free. All sorts of nasty things here. Oof. Now. What does this thing want? Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. We'll have to do something about... Oh. That's gonna be annoying. It's got stuff. And unfortunately, those arrows are driving me crazy. Let's take care of that. Of course. Alright, fine. Two can play at that game. I can play it quite well. Very well. There you go. Thank you. Whew. Now, can I get around that hobgoblin? And... Oh, come on! You're supposed to not be paying attention. Don't you know that's what guards are for? To not pay attention? Have to find the only attentive guards in Gundabad. Okay. I guess a lot of them were attentive. Hey, what do you think there is? A war going on or something? Well, maybe there is. Well, I will have to deal with you then. You'll see that being attentive can have its drawbacks. Yeah, we'll say that. Alright, now, Let's send him away. And then maybe we could thin out the forces in this area a little bit more. Then finish our scouting mission. You see, I still need to, according to what I remember, is scout the settlement of Durin. Wherever that is. Probably through the heaviest guarded camp that we've got here. I suspect it's somewhere along this way. Of course, I do have... Oh, a hobgoblin. Just wonderful. Can I go to some place where I'm not being over-teen 4-1, please? Well, 5-1 when that troll joins in the fight. Or 6-1 when everybody else joins in the fight. Okay, fine. I'm getting out of here. I am getting out of here. I am getting out of here. Fine. Now, perhaps I need a new strategy. Oh, a dwarf marker. Ooh, an Agnarim settlement. I have a feeling that's the place I'm expected to scout. And of course, filled with Agnarim clergy, who I am sure are all out to get me. Well, if they knew I were here, they would all be out to get me. But, fortunately, this is the only one that knows. And I think for the moment, I'm going to try to keep it that way. Right? Just between you and me. And you're not telling anyone. Now that I cleared the guards on the outside, let's see what's inside. The Agnarim have established a settlement in the shadow of the 3 peaks. Oh, I would never have guessed that. Well then, we'll have to deal with their numbers a little bit. Oh. Perhaps I wasn't as discreet as I thought. Oh well. At least it's not a troll, a hobgoblin, a warg, and an archer. And whatever else was in that last battle over there. And now for you. Whew. I've freed those frost tusks for you.
We
Ha.
have come too far to turn back now.
Ha! That's what those orcs get for trying to break a frost tusk. No matter how well trained he might seem, a frost tusk never truly answers to anyone but itself. Now, it is true that there are some awfully wicked frost tusks, but I knew these weren't that sort. It's in their eyes, after all. Very good work, my friend. Alright. Well, he went back to camp. Whew. 2 more left. Now, I guess I need to check this direction to see what's here. Probably a great number of orcs and goblins and wargs and hobgoblins and an occasional troll here and there. Ooh, we're really getting close to Gundabad now. At the very threshold. Perhaps. Let's not push our luck on it. Oh! There's one of the dwarf scouts right now. Hello! Hello, Siegfried. I'm sorry, I'm a little occupied at the moment. I'm not too excited. Oh, come on! Ah! Stop that. Stop. Oh, come on! Yeah! Fine. You're gonna play that game? There you go. Game played. Now, it's time for you to die. Oh, well. If I can find my spear here. Now, it's time for you to die. Because I need to talk to this fine dwarf. Right? Good. Alright. Now, where were we?
Durin's folk shall endure, as we always have.
Beneath, is it? I am sorry to have kept Commander Glowin waiting, but what I have found here makes no sense to me. I've been able to slip a few orcs' orders away from them when they weren't looking, but they cannot all be written by Gorgar. There are contradictions throughout them, duplicate watches, vulnerable deployments, and unforced retreats. I do not know what to make of it. Perhaps if you could collect some orders a bit more directly, we might be able to figure out what Gorgar is up to. Oh, you want me to collect Gorgar's orders from orcs? Well, that'll be fun. Is there a problem? And is it our problem? Or the orcs' problem? We have to find that out in the next episode of The Legacy of Durin.